Hmm. Mm. I mean, I'm not opposed to that idea. Like if we were to do a recording like that, if we were,
Yeah.
you can't. You shouldn't say.
No, never say that. I feel like it's like, because that's the thing with like tech YouTube is like very like, if you have drama in tech is like, that sounds like the most silliest thing to me, because we're all just talking about.
It sounds like some nerds fighting, yo.
Yeah, like what are we fighting about? Like how much RAM our phones have? Like what are you talking about? Yo,
Could we start recording though?
I'm recording right now.
Oh! My name is Dr.Griffs. We are the Black Slaves.
Yo, my name is Bam, and welcome back to our channel for another video. This is the Village Hidden with Skreets, and yo, you just want to chat about this one?
I'm not sure where he started recording at, but this might be a compilation video we chop up.
Yeah.
MKBHD.
Yes.
My, I guess, idols in terms of just the whole video YouTube journey. Like I've been following this guy since he had the Honey Nut Cheerios in his
background.
Just watching his growth from like when he was probably like a year and a half, 2 years older than me. Like he lived in the state like next to mine. I'm from New York City, the Bronx. He's like from New Jersey.
Yeah.
So seeing his growth, I was always like in his shadow. You know what I'm saying? The part, never met the guy. I guess you met the guy.
Yeah, he's a dope. He's like, what you see in his videos is literally just like him. You know, based on like my interaction with him, he literally just feels like a guy that's, you know, like when you interact with someone that's just passionate about something, but it's like chill, like they just have an interest in tech, you know, and it's just like, it kind of gives me the same vibe when I walk into like a comic book store and I'm interacting with the people that are just like looking at the new issue of Spider-Man and just the level of glee and interest they kind of have in something. And it's just like a very pure thing. It's like, I'm not here to like manipulate you. I'm not here to like get you to do whatever. I'm just here to, you know, just spend time with you, talk about tech that I enjoy, and that's it. Now, if you as a fan tries to go extra with it, then you're just like, whoa, bro, back up with it. But like my interaction with him was pretty up. I also met Linus Tech Tips. He was cool as well. But MKBHD, he that role model, especially for people that look like us. That's also the content creation. Yeah,
that's a fact. Yeah, nah, MKBHD is he's a goat to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
heard you.
If I would fangirl over somebody, it'd be Usain Bolt. The MKBHD, you know what I'm saying? No.
Heard you.
Y'all see the flag. Y'all see the. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, MKBHD, he just always inspired me. Just like YouTuber before Bam. Like I didn't know. Like, I think YouTube was like an actual thing that people could do.
True.
And
yeah.
Bam was in my inner circle, and he started his YouTube channel, and then I was looking for a place, because I was going to be like, you know, everyone get YouTube money. Who doesn't want to get YouTube money?
Yeah, YouTube money is like a dope proposition. It's like, talk about the thing that you enjoy talking about, do it enough, and you get paid money. Like, it sounds great.
It definitely sounds great. And like, you know, I feel like kids used to want to be astronauts and all that stuff. I feel like the study now says that kids want to be YouTubers, and that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, because like it's also the things that like kids are into. Whatever it basically says, YouTube says whatever you're into, you could make money that you could easily survive off of. And some people, like, you know, with YouTube, it's like YouTubers, you have them like living into new luxury buildings, opening up, like getting houses and buying the fanciest cars. So that's kind of like, I shouldn't say polluting, but it's kind of like flooding people's brains with that idea that, you know, just from talking about wood chopping or talking about the latest iOS update on your phone, that could be you too. And I definitely feel like there's a piece of the pie for everybody in it. Definitely a piece of the pie. You know?
That's a fact. Speaking about like housings that YouTubers show, recently MKBHD dropped a video about like real house tech that I use.
Ooh, I didn't get to watch that one yet, but I did I saw the thumbnail and talked about like how it was like close to. I was like close, like his Wi-Fi is close to 1 gigabyte, you know. But yeah, definitely is on my list of stuff I should check out and watch.
Can I give you a spoiler?
Oh yeah, I don't feel it's a tech video. You don't need to worry about spoilers.
It's not like the latest Marvel movie. Like I watched that thing and I was low key kind of disappointed. Like I don't know.
Oh, you expected like Tony Stark levels of like interfacing, right?
Yes, the video started. Hold on, the dog just walked inside.
Yeah, shout out to Dr. Griffs' dog, yo. He be coming in, being like, yo, I want to be part of the podcast as well. Like, what's good?
He's rehydrating right now. Oh, he just stopped. So the video, MKBHD starts and says, like, I think a lot of y'all are going to be disappointed.
Really? He says that?
He's like, y'all might have an expectation of what I will be living like. That's not it. Because he said he had 1 or 2 smart light bulbs. I said, wait, are you there?
That's way different than your average consumer. His place is decked out. Like, his place is the dream place. Like, that's where I want to live. That's the dream place.
Exactly. So when he said 1 or 2 light bulbs, I said, wait a minute. And I looked around my room. I said, okay, he leagues away ahead of me. Mm-hmm. He has 1 or 2 light bulbs. He has a very like minimalist setup. Like I think that's the best way to describe it. A minimalist tech setup.
Heard you.
It might be like the intro level of like his new house or wherever it is. Mm-hmm. But I said, wow. I said, am I doing too much?
Yo. You know what's funny? So let me preface this for you guys. So today we're just geeking out talking about tech YouTubers. Me and Dr. Griffs were kind of talking a little bit before the podcast about kind of who are tech YouTubers that we like watching, and then we kind of reach a point where it's like some tech YouTubers we kind of like. I like watching more for certain things, and he likes watching more for certain things. So we might get into that a little bit. But right now we're just geeking out about the world of tech and tech YouTubers, because I think at our core, we both, like in an alternate timeline, we're both tech YouTubers talking about the latest things, but our budget just doesn't reflect that at the moment right now. So we're talking about other stuff that we are interested in. But I was watching this podcast with Mr. Beast. You know Mr. Beast.
Do I know Mr. Beast?
Some people may not know Mr. Beast. Some people may not know.
He calls me, I'm picking up. I don't care what I'm doing.
Yo, whatever he needs me to do, I'm there. He's like, yo, I need you to hold your hand on a car on the surface of the moon. Okay, I'll do it.
Yo, I need you. Where you at? No, people say, if you say jump how high, I'm already in the air. I'm in the air holding the pole.
Yo, Mr. Beast's videos is so like, it's peak YouTube. Like, he's mastered YouTube to a high degree. And so like what I thought was funny is that Mr. Beast, like if you watch his podcast episodes, he's always thinking about the YouTube algorithm. So he'll be like in the podcast talking about like, oh no, we shouldn't talk about that topic. And he's like in the podcast interviews like, why? He's like, well, I'm just trying to save your engagement. You know, like if we talk about that, we're gonna lose like maybe 15% of the audience, and I'm just trying to help you out. And it's like, yo, what do you mean? And it was on a comedy podcast, so like they kind of had a funny back and forth with that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny to me that Mr. Beast, like MKBHD, saying like, just to preface to you guys, I'm probably going to disappoint you with my setup. Mr. Beast will probably be like, man, this man just lost 20% of his audience just by saying that. Like, but maybe MKBHD reached a point where he's just like, people just love to see him and his personality and how he speaks, and they don't care, you know?
Reverse psychology.
You think so?
With you, and then you're like, he ain't gonna disappoint me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I wonder if you reach a point as like, because like MKBHD is like, he's on the cutting edge of like whatever tech is coming out that's made to the public. Like every tech company is like, yo, let's send a product to MKBHD so you can check it out. So I wonder if you just reach a point where it's too much. Like you know. So like maybe like in your personal environment where you're trying to cool down and relax, you know what I mean? You're just like, all right, let me remove myself from some of these things, because like on a daily basis I walk into my office and I'm just surrounded by technology. I don't know, maybe that's the case.
He's saying his house, well, there's two things I think. Either it's a new place and he's just getting set up. Sorry, the dog's trying to take away everything right now. He's probably tripping on the cord.
Oh boy.
A new place and he's just getting set up. That's one basic thought. The second thought could be like, you know, he's trying to have his own little sanctuary away from town. You know what I'm saying?
True, yeah.
Third thought is he's just a minimalist guy. Like, I feel like he had been rocking the same headphones, the same desk setup for the most part for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, offer new tech. He likes what he likes. He likes what works, and just keeps it with him. I think it's a mixture of 2 and 3, maybe.
Maybe. Probably. You know what I get when I think about MKBHD? I feel like not just based on the videos, but based on like the interviews he's had and meeting him in person at one time. So I don't know him at all, really. I don't know him at all. But everything I've had about him, everything I know about him has been positive. But the vibe I get about him is like he's a person that has like mastered himself in terms of knowing what he likes and doesn't like. Like him being like, yo, matte black everything, being like, yo, this is the color of the phone that I'll always go with. I may test out other phones and say they're cool and stuff for the videos, but my daily driver is always gonna be matte black, right? Carbon. I don't think he's really carbon fiber. This man's been playing ultimate frisbee for years. That's like his go-to sport. That's thing. And he does golf too. I just feel like he's a person that's like really mastered himself and also really good at like mastering what he projects to social media. Kind of like how I felt like in the past before social media, like certain like Will Smith was a great celebrity that knew how to master his projection out onto the internet. We don't have to get deep into like how it is now, but like in the past he was really good at projecting a certain image that he wanted us to see, and I think MKBHD for this modern day and age is really good at projecting a really good clean image that is super advertiser friendly, like super.
I do like seeing him on the podcast. Like I feel like he kind of breaks his shell a little bit on things like that. But even on like you know, Mr. Beast doesn't curse on his channel, right?
No.
But then you see him in some of the podcast interviews. He's like dropping all these different profanities. And it's cool seeing him in his other element. And I think I saw MKBHD on like a Hot Wings channel. He still stayed in
him. Within the range of him.
Yes, within the range of him. Like I said that.
Yeah.
But not. Yeah.
Well, within the range of what we view of him.
True. And that's a pretty fair assessment. Yeah.
But yeah, to kind of get to the point of like why we changed topics and we started talking about this, is like me and Dr. Sir, like my favorite tech YouTuber is UrAvgConsumer. Shout out to him. Born and raised in, I don't know if he was born in Brooklyn, but definitely raised in Brooklyn. He actually went to the high school that my little brother went to. And what?
I said, oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I was like, he went to that, and just the fact that he grew up in the same thing, and he's also like a big anime nerd. His main anime thing he goes for is like Gundams. So I found a lot of parallels between like his life and mine, and then I assume he's making the amount of money that I would like to be making someday, and he's got a beautiful wife. He's got a beautiful child, and he's got an amazing tech setup. And like his man cave is just like, oh, that's goals right there, man. So there's a lot of things about his life and like how he views tech and his just everyday thing he does that I'm really pulled towards. And so I think if we're comparing just video quality, nobody can beat MKBHD. Nobody. I don't care who you talk about. I don't care if you talk about Linus Tech Tips. Although every tech YouTuber I bring up, I love. But you can't beat MKBHD. He's just He's just top tier. But in terms of like my go-to when they release a tech video that I'm like, I gotta see what my boys talk about, is Your Average Consumer.
Okay. I think this is where we separated.
Okay. All right.
I think for me, and Your Average Consumer, I believe he's Haitian too. You know what I'm saying? He got the Caribbean.
There's a lot of parallels. There's a lot of like parallels.
Let's say they dropped the same video. Who I go to first?
Yeah.
He the GOAT to I will watch, like, if there's like iPhone 15 review. I don't even got iPhones. I would watch his iPhone 15 review. I think out of just like habit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it.
And I will watch it for the quality, just out of nostalgia, just out of habit. Just also because he has the best product. You know what I'm saying? True. Whose videos I tend to watch more though? I watch Your Average Consumer.
Really? Okay.
Like, yeah, like I feel like Your Average Consumer has more of a personality in his videos that I could like he'd be like the guy. Like someone like he'd be like plus. You know what I'm saying? True.
Like he's a person that you can like actually like that's big brother energy. You know what I mean? That's like yo talking about stuff. I talk to him more about tech. I could talk to him about anime. I could talk to him about like other stuff. It's just I could talk to him about like, yo man, like how's it being a father? Like how is that like? How is it balancing out life and work along with how's it like, maintaining, like this is especially going to be for me, like how is it like maintaining your love of anime and all this geeky stuff?
Yeah.
While still portraying, like, I don't know how it is with your wife, but still, like, does your wife give any pushback in terms of like when you spend like $500 on a Gundam, like what, how you balance that out,
Yeah, I don't know how to explain this analogy, but I feel like I was never a straight A student or anything like that. I was like a calm 83, 85, like calm.
Solid B's.
I was a solid B student. And I feel like MKBHD is like the magnum cum laude, like the kid that you respect in the hallway, like he's going places.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Your Average Consumer would be like the 85, 80. Like I could relate with Your Average Consumer.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, no. It's like you aspire to be like MKBHD, but you're happier to be like Your Average Consumer. You know what I mean? That's how it feels like for me. Like when you're looking for like aiming for the top,
yeah,
MKBHD. But if you're looking for aiming for like a happy, fulfilled life, then you ain't. Not to say that MKBHD is like ain't happy. I don't know what his life is like, but I can tell from Your Average Consumer's videos and stuff. Like when Ari pops up for those unboxing videos, I'm like, oh, life is good, yo. But when she doesn't pop up, I'm like, yo, yo, Jugger, is everything okay? Like, I haven't seen her in a couple of videos. Everything good? But maybe that's getting too personal. But
yeah, I think I see what you're saying. But I feel like I would have to give up a lot to be like MKBHD.
Yes, you would have to. But not in like sell your soul kind of way. But like in terms of like just the usual enjoyments you would have in life that you gotten used to. He just says like,
Yeah, but I feel like Your Average Consumer, I feel like had we started 10 years ago, had this been like our main thing, we'll be
in the same realm, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like MKBHD feels like he's a whole other continent away. I guess it's like there's the Dragon Ball Z squad, right?
Sure.
There's like Krillin, the Yamcha, the TN, that tier, right? Then there's the Piccolo tier, probably.
I love this analogy, by the way. This is great. Yeah.
Then there's like the Gohan tier.
Yeah.
Then maybe Vegeta. Then Goku. Then like Beerus, Wiz.
Hershey.
Probably Like I feel like your average consumer. Well, I feel like I'm like.
Yeah. If we're talking about us, we're at the option tier. To be look at my shirt, bro. We're at the option tier, bro. Like we're not there anywhere yet, bro. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're
like the Yamcha Hercule.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I look at MKBHD like he's on some whiz.
Oh yeah, that's Whis, not Bears. That's Whis. That's Whis.
Yeah. And like your average consumer is like a Goku, like Ultra Instinct. Like, don't say like.
Honestly, I think your average consumer is a Gohan. Yeah, but like Gohan with like movie Gohan, like because like to me it feels like your average consumer, and I feel like if your average consumer ever watch this clip or this video, like the Dragon Ball Z reference will help us. Like your average consumer, shout out to you. I love you, man. Like as much love as I can give you. Let me know what you think about this, right? I'm probably gonna disagree though. I think of your average consumer as more of like a Gohan because Gohan loves his family. Gohan has amazing, epic amounts of potential, right? But he's not willing to sacrifice. These loves, these comforts he has for his family and for the people around him, in order to reach the levels of Goku, Vegeta. Because in order to reach the levels of Goku and Vegeta, you kind of have to sacrifice a lot of these other things. You know what I mean? But it's like most human beings, we want to be like Gohan. You know, we want to have our Super Saiyan 2 levels. You want to be able to hit Super Saiyan 2. That's good enough for most things in life. You know, we want to be able to maintain a family while still being a strong, capable individual, right? And, you know, if you become Goku and Vegeta, it's like you're going to be great, but it's like there's less. It's like you're going to need very specific, special people in your life that's willing to put up with all those extra stuff that comes with being Goku and Vegeta, and especially if you're trying to be like Whis. I don't know what kind of people exist in your life that is like you. I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get. Yeah, you flipped my analogy. You went from I was talking about power scaling. You went to like the actual person, and I think it's still kind of applicable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Power scaling, I still think is Gohan. You know, and I'm thinking about even like talking about the latest movie that came out. So Gohan Beast. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I can't.
Yeah.
But I think that's actually on a personal level. That's what I don't PhD. You know what I'm saying? But like what your average consumer portrays, like he has a family unit. I think he has like his brother-in-law. You know, talked about a couple times his kid. He's expanded the team like in a way that makes sense. I mean, MKBHD has a whole facility. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, your average consumer has like a room or an office space. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely levels to this, and I think even their subscriber count kind of reflects that in some ways. So yeah, I do like the analogy of him being a Gohan and we're like a
we'll get there, yo. We'll get there, yo. We're not a Hercule, bro. Like we're not Hercule, but we're definitely like level 1 Z fighters, just grinding it out and learning what we can. You know what I mean?
Well, Hercule, his life ain't that bad. Like when you think about Hercule, like objectively, he's nowhere near the power of any of these people. But people think he is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He has his kid loves him. He has a grandkid. You know what I'm saying? He's connected to all these Gokus, Vegetas, and all that stuff. Majin Buu. Yeah. Majin Buu. Like,
you know what I think about Hercule? I think about Hercule if I compare him to like the social media era of what we're in right now. I could think about him as like a guy that pops off on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like from just doing like dance videos or just talking head videos. It's like there's not much substance to a lot of TikTok videos, right? But then there's some people that just pop off and then they get connected with Majin Buus or like really powerful people because they pop off. But if you ask them to make an actual video with substance, like an MKBHD video or your average consumer video, they're not doing it. So I don't think we're there. I don't think we're Hercule because we actually, in my personal opinion, we do our best to make videos with substance in it. You know. Okay.
So would you rather Hercule or Yamcha though?
In life, but I. Oh man, like, do I have to have Yamcha's personality or is it the power level?
They're placed in the story.
Oh, place in the story, freak. Well, yeah, place in the story. You got it. Yeah, it's Hercule. It's Hercule. But if you're talking about like physical capability, and I had my same mindset and personality, yeah, I would pick Yamcha because I know what I know. Yamcha's just lazy. Like Yamcha, like you could do better, bro. Like you could do better. Like,
Krillin's stronger. Damn, Yamcha was even in the Tournament of Power. Now think about it. So I guess Krillin is.
Yeah, Krillin's the strongest human being.
Okay.
Strongest human being. Yeah, I think objectively, I don't even like. Even if you look at Dragon Ball Super, blah blah. I think objectively speaking, Krillin is the most powerful human being. Yeah, because he has the most reason to keep up with Goku and Vegeta, and like he has his wife is Android 18, so he fundamentally has to also keep up there as well. You know. So, but yeah, man. Is there any other tech YouTubers that come to mind that you would like to talk about, or?
My face said something really disrespectful. My face said.
He said other tech YouTubers. What?
I mean, like, come on, man, come on. They're in their own class. You know what I'm saying? They're in their own class.
Yeah.
Like we keep going with this analogy. Who's the Hercule? Who's the Yamchas? Who's the? But we know they know. Like we talking about the.
Yeah.
The you know
heard you. Like to me, Linus Tech Tips. I would say Linus Tech Tips is Goku Vegeta level.
I feel like I see what you're saying. I think I'm looking at them as being black. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, okay. Tori.
A whole tech space.
Yeah.
That's a different conversation.
Oh, different conversation.
I can never see how Linus is on like the Goku level. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sphere. Because then you got the people like Unbox Therapy. He would be like a whiz.
Ooh, yeah.
We look at the whole tech. Whole tech. Casey Neistat isn't a tech YouTuber, but they sent him tech because he's Casey Neistat. So where would you know what I'm saying?
Where would I put him? Right.
Like
wouldn't it be cool if we had like maybe another video? We go back to our tier list and we do like a tech YouTuber tier list.
I got idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Casey, his YouTube videos about tech aren't that good, but it's Casey, so you watch it, you like it. You know what I'm saying? He like a very amateur style. He's like, this is a lens. This is how it goes.
Yeah. But it explains it like it's funny. It's like it's Casey Neistat's tech videos. Is literally for your average consumer. Well, your average consumer is as the time goes on, it becomes less about your average consumer. Yeah. But I think we had this was a really fun conversation, man. Yeah. Say what?
So when did you start recording that? Like
you'll see when you add your part in the edit. You'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all, hope you like this episode. We've been off for like the last month or so. We have some prior
engagements.
We'll be back to a regular upload after you see this video. So,
yes, sir. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's good to be back to making content with my boy Dr. Griffs. Let us know in the comment section down below who's your favorite tech YouTuber and why. And let's have fun with it, man. And also, what tech are you guys looking forward to? Me personally, objectively speaking, I'm just looking forward to when we get augmented reality glasses, to be honest with y'all. When that comes out, this thing, who needs it? Like that's literally how my brain thinks. Like once we get the augmented reality glasses and I'm out here playing Yu-Gi-Oh out in public, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I see what you're saying. I think I'm still looking forward to like a Samsung or a phone that like, flip, the opens, and the stylus is inside the phone.
Okay, that's way closer. That's like we might get that like next year, to be honest with you.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, I mean, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like I'm just like when we out here moving like Tony Stark, it's a wrap.
I got LASIK done, right?
Yeah.
if you were able to get like a surgery to get like binocular eyes, would you start like robotic enhancement? Okay.
All right.
Well, it's like time for me to go.
Oh, but you can finish off. You can finish off your point. You can finish off your point if you want to switch to your webcam, maybe.
Yeah. Then fall asleep. This is what. Unplug, replug real quick. What I was saying was,
as you can see, guys, we're not tech YouTubers because we would have gotten this. We would have gotten this set up clean and put together.
It done fell asleep on me. Let's get to know.
They still hear you though.
Yeah. So what I was saying was, I think if you get like robotic adjustments to your eyes, would you do it? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you gotta watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Like,
yeah,
it literally is like that's what the series is about. Like, like human beings just going crazy with cybernetics and upgrading themselves. And but would I do it? If we reach a point where that kind of surgery is like very safe, safe, like getting braces. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I would do it. Like getting different, like if I could change it to be like, oh, I can see really far, or I can like gather different information about different things in my environment. You know, that would be really dope. That would be really dope. Now, hacking. I hopefully my dick is not connected to Wi-Fi or anything, because hacking, like, I don't want someone hacking my ability to see. That sounds crazy.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for watching. It's about that time for us. Let us know, are you Team Yamcha, Team Hercule? Where would you lay them? Where you is MKBHD Wiz? Is UrAvgConsumer Gohan? Let us know what you think.
Yes, sir. All right, till next time, guys. Peace.
Peace.